Hello, and welcome to the George W. Bush Presidential Center. President Bush and I are honored to celebrate the life of Oscar de la Renta, 5 decades of style. It's a celebration of the life and wonderful work of one of America's most creative artists and a wonderful friend. Oscar de la Renta was raised in the Dominican Republic, surrounded by color, music, and patterns that still inspire his designs today.
You always have to know where you come from to know exactly who you are. I am an island boy.
As a young artist, Oscar moved to Madrid, and he began doing fashion sketches. Soon, he found himself custom designing clothing for friends. He was coaxed by the then American ambassador's wife, Francesca Lodge, to create her daughter's debut ball gown, which was featured on the July 1956 cover of Life magazine. Throughout his European travels, Oscar worked with some of the best couture design houses. In the 1960s, he was drawn to the ready-to-wear market found not in Paris, but in New York.
I think that I have always been very lucky to be at the right place at the right time.
The city would make his fame and fortune. A mere 2.5 years later, Oscar would create a company that would bear his own name. And in 1969, the now world-famous Oscar de la Renta proudly became an American citizen. Oscar is the loveliest man. He really likes women, and I think that shows in the clothes that he makes for women.
Most of the time, I hope.
You'll see several of my Oscar de la Renta dresses and other stunning examples of day wear and evening wear designed by Oscar for other First Ladies, including Nancy Reagan and Hillary Clinton.
To me, it's a tremendous privilege that I have been able to dress all these extraordinary ladies. You know, this is the only country in the world where the role of a First Lady is such a public role.
Oscar and I talked about what to do for the inauguration. The white suit was perfect. Just looked like the snow that was covering the mall that day, and it was so perfect for it. Oscar made a beautiful, sparkling dress for me that I wore to the Polish state dinner. And then I sent a photograph of George and me standing on the front porch at the White House and said, "Thanks for a sparkling evening." You can wear Oscar's clothes over and over, and I have. He made this beautiful gray suit for me to wear to Japan on the first trip that George and I took after George was president. Then, that is the very same cashmere suit and coat I wore to the Obama's inauguration. And it's not in this show because I didn't give it to the archives yet. It's still in my closet, and I plan to wear it again. So, of course, there was only one designer that Jenna wanted to do her wedding dress. And Oscar showed us the sketches, and we were thrilled. And it was so much fun and really very meaningful to have those moments, mother and daughter and sister, to work on Jennas Dress.
I always try to do for the people I care for my very best.
And it seems that no red carpet event is complete without the presence of celebrities draped in the glamour, sophistication, and romance of their favorite Oscar de la Renta creations.
Oscar de la Renta, the lucky girl.
For 5 decades, Oscar de la Renta has made dresses that make women feel good and look beautiful.
I feel very privileged, lucky that I have been always allowed to do what I love.
I'm wearing one of my new favorites. This is the dress he made for me to wear for the opening of the Bush Center.
That's good.
Thanks, Oscar.